Friday, May 30th. Today is 23. You finally caught up to me again. Anyways, main character energy, chapter 4. Can I pet that dog? Yes. Can I pet that dog? Okay, so, we're not home, but it didn't manage to wind up at Alpha Tau Sigma to add a fraternity of werewolves. Fortunately, after all you've seen, werewolves are pretty par for the course. Still, I can't wrap my head around how I went from vampire high to werewolf you. What's next? Mermaid med school? Actually, what the hell? You can't just ride a human here. I already told you the bed. I did it. They were just there when I went downstairs. I have a habit of just being there. Don't take it personally. And the question is, why? How did an outsider like you make it into the sacred depths of our den? I mean, how did I end up in the creepy-ass basement of your unusually bougie mansion? Seriously, how did this frat end up in this billionaire tech bro house? And why is the inside so frosted? Wait, no. Now is not the time to ponder the logistics of interior versus exterior backgrounds. Look, Conqueror. Can I call you Conqueror? Not if you value all your limbs. My name is Kyle. Not amused. Right. Look, Kyle. This is gonna sound crazy, but this is my first this isn't my first sudden appearance in a world on my own. Telling you a story? I'm from somewhere else, a parallel universe. I guess you call it. And I was sucked here during an app on my phone. Well, technically, I was sucked into a high-stakes fantasy adventure world first. Then there was a Cordonian ballroom. Then, and I don't mean to alarm you, but I ended up in a vampire town. Crimson Beach. I don't mean to alarm you. There's a weighty pause. The fat wolves around you all shrug. I mean, every supernatural knows about Crimson Beach. And just like every supernatural knows Alpha Tau Sigma is a werewolf fraternity. Of course I do. I still don't understand the rules of all this world topic, honestly. The important thing is, I can't figure out how to help get back to my reality. I keep trying, but suddenly the mood in the room shifts. Something is coming. Or someone. You can feel the palpable, raw energy. Do you mind holding off on whoever love interest character introduction is next? I'm not done with my story. Fine, jeez. Just hurry along, would you? Like, as I was saying, I keep trying to get home, but nothing has worked so far. I need your help. And that's all. You keep going with the character intro now. You stopped us mid-introduction for that? Seriously? What can I say? I get really tired of you clowns interrupting me all the time. Who are you talking to? Suddenly, the mood in the room shifts. Blah blah blah, sexy character introduction. Who do you see? Hey, even the tutorial system sick my BS. Who do you see, damn it? I'll show the male options, but I'm gonna pick the one I picked last time. Is it any closer? Obviously the ally. Obviously the love interest. And want to tell me what this outsider is doing in our den? We don't. Why are you in your underwear? With a beat of silence, the love interest shoots your baffled look. Hot and bothered. You're in my house and you're asking me about my dressing habits? Just asking. I don't exactly mind, you know. I was waiting, just asking the obvious question. Wants me dead. And that question is obvious to exactly one person in this room, and it's you. The hottie heaves a long-suffering sigh. She appraised you for a moment, gold eyes glittering intently. Name's Janet. I'm the alpha of this pack. Janet adjusts vaguely at you. Looking up and down, you shiver under her gaze.
I see the sense this is the whole thing. Mind filling me on why you're here?
Sure. So it all started when you wrote Shannon in on your story as you follow her up to her bedroom. Rude ass narrator. I want to tell the whole story again. Shannon gets dressed as she listens to your story. Her face hard, unreadable, and fine as all get out.
And as fine as all get whatnot. So you need some kind of artifact, something we have that might transport you to your world. This is I've gotten magic items from elves, royalty, and vampires, and so far, none of them helped. All they do is transfer me from one blacked out world to another. I just want to go home, damn it. Jenny sits at the edge of her desk, folding her arms over her chest. It might be time to rethink the strategy then. If all this portal hopping is getting the job done, there must be some angle you're not hitting. A ritual, maybe? A ritual? Knew it. You are some kind of cult. Why else would you have a murder basement? It's not a murder basement. It's a wolf transformation room. And maybe it's the key to your escape. I'll help you out. Mostly because I desperately want you out of my hair, but also, I kind of feel sorry for you. Well, me saying I'll buy all your premiums, I'm probably not going to play it.
I thought about it. Wait, no, what is this? Alpha? No, wait, no, this is Alpha. This is Alpha. No, I'm not reading that shit. No. No. And then, thanks, Shannon. I'll be sure to buy all your premiums. As thanks for being so understanding about this. When I get home, I'll prove your choices and buy all your scenes. Cool, I think. Shannon rises to her feet and leaps across the room to you. Her yellow gold eyes fierce as they meet yours. Are we about to make out, or do I have a brain rot again? We have a spare room upstairs. Rest. I'll grab it in the morning so we can get what we need for the ritual. Next morning. You mosey into the Alpha kitchen to find the werewolves wolfing. You mosey into the Alpha kitchen to find the werewolves wolfing. Down with breakfast at an alarming rate. Damn, I finally get a chance to have a good night's sleep and this tobacco, and the narrator just reads right past it. Can you go like 10 screen taps without complaining? It's getting exhausting. Get out of my head, you intrusive freak. Hey, it's the new kid. Morning, new kid. Don't call him that. It implies a part of the pack. One of us. But they're an outsider. Couldn't agree more. You agree? Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like, part of your frat. I'm just an interloper who butted in on your werewolf business. If I were you, I might be for my security. You have a great security. You just didn't account for whatever your deal is. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're werewolves. You're supernatural freaking beings. So important in from another world isn't that far-fetched, is it? I guess that's not true. I'll put a word with the Alpha to see if we can do anything about it. Callus stares at you for a long moment, trying to figure out your deal. Elisada laughed, shaking her head. Maybe I like you, after all. Maybe I like you after all. You know who can stand to take a page out of your book? If you want to say the name of your really missing friend, don't. Why can't I say... I meet Shannon on the Woolsey College campus a short while later. Damn it, she had to go and say the main character's name. Don't people understand that there's only a certain amount of meta this multiverse is capable of referencing? We ask ourselves that all the time. Moving on. Did you get it? The secret werewolf text I told Lupe to give you? No, unfortunately your friend Caleb did a plot break in Fox Pass, so I was kind of immediately drawn into the scene. Jenny stares at you for a beat, eyes narrowing like she's trying to figure out if you're screwing with her. It doesn't matter. I can figure out the details of the ritual pretty easily. Jenny jerks her head toward a laptop in front of her back. In front of her on the desk. It's leaning over her back, craning her neck. She smells smoky and spicy like a distinguished bonfire after a summer rain. Not this again.
They're trying to metagame me being attracted to this werewolf. It's true though. I mean, the build, the eyes, the piercing. This girl was designed for me in a horny lab. Lamau. Lamau. I have the screenshot of it. And I can't show anyone this. Because even with context, no one's gonna get it. But I have the screenshot of it. But, Lamau. Why does that sudden lowercase feel so judgy? Are you judging me right now? Hey, outsider, focus up. I'm doing this as a favor, not because I have boundless patience. You shake yourself, focusing on the images on Shannon's screen. Sorry, I'm not over the Lamau. Werewolf power is a little different than you think. One thing, our transformations aren't tied to the moon. They're tied to our dreams. One of the thoughts. It's how we can communicate telepathically, even in human form. Oh, seriously? That's a hell of a trick. Now I'm a little worried they were silently talking crap about me behind my back. Now you're not a werewolf, so you can't exactly tap into your dreams in the same way, but with the right ritual. Chen pokes her forefinger right between your eyebrows. You might be able to harness the power of your own dreams to use them to help you find your way home. I'm willing to try anything. You're serious about this, aren't you? The travel and stuff, going home. I am. I never thought I'd miss my own boring reality so much. There's no vampires, there's no magic. There's no vampires there, magic, no werewolves. But I feel out of place everywhere else. My world may be boring, but it's mine. It's where I grew up, what I'm used to. I'd much rather be comfortable much rather be comfortable there and scared out of my mind anywhere else. Jenny fixed you with a sharp, pensive look. She sighs after a beat, rubbing the side of her neck. I can't say I know the feeling. My entire life has been predetermined for me since I was born to be an alpha wolf. But part of the alpha top mission is helping civilians, no matter what the cost. So I'm with you. I'll get you home. That means more to me than I can even begin to say. What should I have to do for this ritual? We just need a few plants. Humber, sage, and belladonna. I know we can get both of you for a hike. You're all gonna join me. I'll even go in the back. Will they, transform? Because I really like to see that. Chan lets out a low rumble of laugh with her eyes glitter in amusement. To get the mountainside, to have no choice but to transform. Guess Puff's back. I want to be a werewolf. Hell yeah! I want to see some werewolf actions. I want to see some werewolves in action. Channing judges you fiercely with his cow, gesturing down in the very public university library. Oopsie. You're a real loudmouth, you know that. Only lone humans here know what we are. Despite the obvious disapproval on Channing's voice, you can't help thinking she looks kind of amused. Aw, am I going here already? Like a fungus. Now let's get out of here before you blow my packed cover. Channing leads you to the woods on the edge of campus. Your eyes go huge when she suddenly starts dripping down. Channing, I'm flattered, but I don't think this is the time. I'm not coming onto you, dummy. Werewolves have to move like clothes before we transform. Relax, outsider. It's just a little skin. I'll kill you. But now it feels good today. I got so sweaty at the gym. It's nasty. Turn finally by Asher and Carlos stalking into the clearing. Carlos leaning against a tree, arms folded. I see you fully clothed. I don't know if your butt is naked, because obviously you can't see that low down. And for like females, obviously they're gonna be like in bikini wear, but like they had to strip their clothes, which you would assume that means bras and underwear, right? You would think that they gotta strip. They gotta take all of it off. All of it also means there's tatas and dogs swinging around with cheeks flapping in the wind. Not the one on your face. Unless they're just stripping down to like their underwear. And that's it. I don't know. I see you fully clothed. Not disappointed, are you? Me? Disappointed? If anything, I'm relieved. I never thought being the only one wearing clothes made me self-conscious. I started to feel peer pressure into stripping down. Why would you do that? You're not a werewolf that we don't need. Tell that to my social anxiety. Y'all doesn't pick you. She's a wolf by blood, but she hasn't had her first transformation yet. I'm supposed to be the only new member here, but fortunately, she didn't have to tap the door and invite. I'm begging you not to say that person's name. Alright, jeez. I still want to say what the big deal is with all that. Oh boy, where to begin? Give the werewolves a rundown of some of the weird eccentricities of your new world. So, in all these worlds you've traveled to, there's been a nameless friend who went missing. Someone like New Blood. Someone who came into the stories and shook things up. Tyler grumbles something unintelligible. Clearly, she's got some beef with whoever this New Blood character is. I don't understand why this scenery changes whenever we try to say the person's name, though. Does the world not want us to say that person's name? Could it be that it would be tedious to continuously force players to input other main characters' names to customize their pronouns? Could it be that customizing individual love interests from other stories is already becoming some meta mechanic? A mystery indeed. The world may never know. Alright, laying on a little liquid for behind the scenes exposition there. You have to fight someone's back up the mountain, and Terran is too treacherous for 2 legs. Why is someone's back? Just how big are these werewolves anyway? As if reading your minds. Don't worry, only we can do that. The figures eventually start to change. Holy mother of flesh tears, hair scatters, blood sprays. It's like something out of a freaking horror movie. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. You're standing with 3 striking wolves the size of ponies, or donkeys, or similarly mid-sized beasts of burden. They're freaking huge. I don't understand what Shannon meant about us hiding their backs. They're just huge. They're adorable. I know I should be scared, but come on. But like big dogs. Give him big scratches. Pat Shannon's head. Call Asher a good boy. I really did that. Just because she seems like she hated the most. Walk up to Shannon's wolf form. The golden eyes the same as they are in. Okay, so we know Shannon is a female, a she, her, because that's what I picked, right? So let me walk you this reading. You walk up to Shannon's wolf form. Her golden eyes the same as they are in his. Now, okay, so we know what the game wanted us to pick. We know what gender the game wanted us to pick. Her golden eyes the same as they are in her human form. Narrow slightly. Sorry in advance. You sink your fingers into the bristly fur between Shannon's massive ears. She growls slightly, but remains still. Shannon would like to tell you. Shannon would like me to tell you you aren't nice. She says that, but her tail is thumping like crazy. It's not why friend shapes? Got cuddly with a werewolf. I don't know about how you get anything around here. I don't know how you would get anything done around here with these big old cuties walking around. Wait, Yola, how do you know what they wanted to say to me? Are you like Dr. Doolittle or something? I'm here as your interpreter, Wolfblood. Wolfblood can all communicate telepathically with each other, but you're out of the loop. They can understand you, just not the other way around. Oh man, I can my interdimensional powers give me the ability to talk to wolves. Suddenly, a massive furry head all about you over. You wobble back and fall on top of Shannon's back. Got it. Time to going. Rather the wind over noble steed. You don't speak wolf, but you're pretty sure Shannon is plotting murder with all the growling she's doing. Wind whistles in your ears as you hold on to Shannon's snap for your life. How fast can a giant wolf run, you ask? Too freaking fast. Kyla's holding on to Dupe's wolf form with effortless grace because apparently she looks good doing everything. I'm starting to think you're legit into Kyla, narrator. Hashtag made Kyla and Nate a lie. I'm gonna have to put you in horny jail for too long. Anyway, despite your fear, you feel alive. You can ride the most intense roller coaster of all time. This is amazing. Don't shout, you dumbass. You call a landslide. After your wild ride up the mountain, you end up in a beautiful, secluded garden. You dismount from Shannon's back. What a wild sentence, honestly. Your legs wobbling as you hit solid ground. The back of wolves transform to humans right before your eyes. Still naked. Alright, we're here. Let's get started for the plans. You get on your knees with Shannon and Kyla. Nice. In front of a flower bed, looking for hummingbird sage. You get on your knees with Shannon and Kyla. Nice. You stop it. What am I looking for here? You'll know it when you see it. I really very much went on. Kyla sighed softly, shooting Shannon an irritated look. Weird. You didn't think that werewolves could do that with Alpha. How does he have no patience for Charlie when you seem to have boundless patience for the new blood? No, Kyla. I'm just saying, you probably love crush on that new recruit with Doom as all. I said not now. Oof. There it is. That Alpha thing that all the fanfares talk about. Even you're feeling submissive right now. Okay. Hey, let's all take a deep breath and remember why we're here. Save my ass. Both Shannon and Kyla look a little sheepish, which is kind of cute. Then, Shannon suddenly takes your hand. You're right. We should focus on what matters. Go away, brain rot. Go away. But Shannon just guides your hand to a plant, wrap your fingers on the stalk and pluck it. Yeah, pain in the ass, Charlie. But you also still have a breath of fresh air. You get that more often than you know. You crouch alongside Lupe and Asher to search for the belladonna plant. So, not to point out the obvious, wasn't belladonna incredibly toxic? Yep, but don't worry, I'm not gonna make you eat it or anything. Werewolf rituals are kind of weird. Put you in a meditative state with the help of incense and herbs and tinctures. What it is? Hell, a werewolf can't transform without going through a beautiful dream ritual first. You have to wait for a blood moon and go through a gnarly trial in your own head. If you fail, you could die. Yikes. I don't mean to sound insensitive, but it kind of seems like werewolf stereotypes are easier. Just get bitten, have a full moon, and bam, you're a werewolf. It's kind of true, I guess, but if you're a pain in the ass, you have to transform every full moon. Yeah, much better to be able to control it. The ritual is intense, but it's part of our culture, you know? Speaking of rituals, Lupe points to a nearby plant, belladonna. You reach for it gingerly, plucking it by the stem. After that, I find myself in position to handle the deadly nightshade. I find myself with a lot of crazy stuff when you're running with a wolf pack. You have the ingredients you need for this mysterious ritual. Sit cross-legged in the soft grass with your new friends. Lupe is lounging in the grass, her chin propped up in her hand. Asher leans over her, hungry, and basking in the sun. Charles sits rigid at your right, but Shannon is leaning against a nearby stone. All devil may care. I thought my leg tapped the screen by accident. I really hope this is the last fresh bites I have to do before I go home. I don't know how much more of this I can take. How are you? I'll take this whole experience as a blessing. You traveled through worlds, Charlie. Obviously the weird interdimensional leakage you told me about was a problem, but without that, it sounds like a crazy adventure. Honestly, I'm jealous. Me too. For all that we're powerful werewolves still, undergrads. Come on, Charlie. Tell us a little bit about your adventures. What'd you do? What'd you meet? Yeah, talk about Crimson Beach. I think they already know. Like, the first place I visited was like a tabletop RPG creature come to life. I met an elf with blue skin and a big strong orc woman who could break me in half. Very into that. She sounds like my kind of woman. Did you see any magic-y stuff? Like sparkles from people's fingers? Some make sparkles. Sparkles of the wazoo, you might say. The side story concludes. Heavy feeling has settled in your stomach. Kala eyes you, can't clear the throat. I think for Charlie, it doesn't matter how sad the journey is, or what amazing things they do. They're not home. But it does matter as long as that's true. Journey's worth cut deep. You find yourself thinking of your couch at home, the leftovers in your fridge. You're homesick, but your new friends have given you hope. No, I'm not home. And for once, I really, really wish I was. Kala, Lupe, and Asher shoot you sympathetic looks. Shannon's eyes go steely as she stands up Bentley. Until let's do this ritual so we can get you back where you belong. By nightfall, the ritual is set. It's time. Hopefully this will be the thing that takes you home. You re-enter the murder basement, a transformation room with the rest of your new friends. Changing from the shallow cloth tub with some kind of bath to make sure that smells fine. Really nice. I haven't actually taken a bath since I got sucked into my phone. TMI, Charlie. TMI. Jenny chuckles as she fills the bathroom. She eyes you, taking in your appearance. Hopefully this doesn't ruin that cool outfit you got on. I don't care about my clothes. Who knows if they're even be the same when I get back home. Just do what you have to do to complete the ritual. I want to go home. Jenny nods. You take a deep breath, then lower yourself into the tub, shivering when the cool water hits your skin. Charlotte, Lupe, and Asher all stand around the perimeter. He shoots them a tight smile. Thanks everyone. Be kind about your uniforms. All the fan art. I'll be kind about your uniforms. Whenever someone dares to talk smack about your accreditation, whatever book you're from, I'll fight for you. That's probably enough of whatever the hell this is. Suddenly, Jane pushes your head in the water, silencing what might have become an epic speech. Maybe. You panic for a second, a struggling. You're fine. You're not breathing in water. Fat, you feel weightless. Free. Take a deep breath. Prepare for what's hopefully the final leg of this journey. A moment later, you gasp for air, falling onto your hands and knees in a mysterious hallway. Where the hell am I? Is this real? Has any of this been real? Good point. Shake the moisture out of your hair. You stand, move down the hallway, staring at the doors on the side of you. Does one of these doors lead to home? If so, how do I? Suddenly, the road tilts on its axis. You stumble and collide with the wall. Shannon's voice rings out. Charlie, what's happening? You're convulsing in the water. Is the ritual backfiring? I don't know. They give something to do all the interdimensional crossfiring. It feels unstable here, like the world are all mixing together. The whole room is. Yep, here we go. This is the open heart book. The world jerks around you, and you're hurled through a portal into hospital? No, not just a hospital. An operating room? Damn it. The patient is in F. That's an F. Yes, that's an F, dumbass. Damn it. The patient is in VFib. You're gonna lose him if you don't act fast. That sexy doctor is love interest of that book. You stare down the metal implement in your hand. A scalpel? I have no business holding this. Is that an open chest cavity? What in the world is going on? This just went from bad to unhinged fast. Hang on, this is a mistake. I shouldn't be here. We all think that one time or another, rookie, but we have to get together, or... this is the it lives in the woods thing. Oh, it lives in the woods in this brief thingy. The world, whatever. Fortunately, before you can butcher a patient in open heart surgery, another portal opens. It literally just said what the book was called, Open Heart. Well, you land in the middle of a dank, musty chamber. Some kind of cave. You squint through the darkness. I was confused why they would include this one, like for like now, but not like as a one of the chapters of this book. Like replace this with replace the royal romance with this. Cause what the fuck is anyone there? He lives in the woods. You rise to your feet, like shaking as you fumble your way through the darkness. I was 2 for 2. I was guessing the first time. Hello? Channing? Is this still part of my dream ritual? Silence. The scent is wet. The scent of wet, stale earth fills your nose. The chamber is eerily silent until, trust me, how excited I was, like, see it. Open Heart, I recognize that. And then seeing this, like, oh, it lives in the woods. Oh my god, I played that. Nope. Friend? They had a blood curdling scream, but a shadowy figure gets just even closer to follow your ass in fear. Portal, I need a portal now. It has lost as fuck as what this could be because this scene isn't very obvious. Oh thank god. Like, I couldn't think of this be like after it lives in the woods, it lives beneath, right? Because that's all about water, you know. That's what I was thinking. What it could be, because it wasn't that. I couldn't think of anything else that it could be. I spoke too soon. The second you stepped into the portal, you're hurled headfirst toward an inky black ocean. Abort! With a hard thud, you fall onto the surface of a makeshift raft. You lift your head, dazed. What happened? My home? Wendy, ever-loving. Yeah, it's Endless Summer. This does not remind me of Endless Summer. It's not. Okay, whatever. Wendy, ever-loving. Two weirdly animated people are staring at you like some kind of extraterrestrial life form. Whoever you are, you have to get out of here. It isn't safe. Not safe. Nothing have safety days. No. Why are you drawn differently? Not safe. Why are you drawn differently? Just wrap my mind around being inside the game and now suddenly there's 2D people. I don't know if that's supposed to be a dig, but you have to move. Oh no, it's coming. A near-piercing screech hits your ears and you turn in horror to find. Bigger nope. Oh hell no. Lose track of the world you're pulled into from there on out. I cannot tell you what this is. I want to say that it's Most Wanted, but this cop isn't the most recognizable. And also, I feel like she was probably in other books. It's like the style of how she's drawn makes me think is the book Most Wanted. I don't know. It's not like we ever seen. This truly is a heinous crime. The blood splatter is consistent with blunt force trauma. We'll need all hands on deck if we... Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure this out. Good luck in the investigation. You transport it from one world to the next. And this is America's Most Eligible. Yay, another one I read. Yay. It's a moment of truth. Who among our contestants will be crowned America's Most Eligible? Sorry, reality TV guy, but whatever you're looking for, it sure as hell isn't me. To the next. This one is the Bloodbound, their character mentioned before. in the last chapter. In the they mentioned it last chapter, and look, I don't know what the book's called, damn it. But they're trying to guess what the principal was. Like, you're a vampire. Oh my god, is this Bloodborne? This is Bloodborne. Who are you? What do you think you're doing here? Ouch. Trust me, I guess it's as good as mine. But for the record, I already done vampires on this go around. Is that supposed to be some sort of threat? Honestly, I was hoping it would be my final cool line before I got inked into the next world. To the next. I was like, what the hell is this? Until I saw her. For the last time, man, I've noted what you're talking about. Him. So I saw him. Cute. Private investigator. Just answer the question, damn it. What do you think about these pieces of art? You go and scrub your hands on your face. Of all the things to be trusted upon, you assessing art. You say you can't describe them. The certain word you use to say that is kind of a word in that book, which is a perfect match. All about a matchmaking that sets people up with their perfect match, but the catch is the matches are robots, and you can't really describe things like that. So anyone, you can tell someone was a robot in that world if you ask them to describe a pain or describe anything, and they said that word. And I was trying to get my character to say that, and it's like, oh my god, yes. Honestly, I can't describe them. How am I supposed to encapsulate art like this? It's indescribable. Yeah, indescribable is a good word for what I had in mind. No, oh no, not you too. It's a strange kind of limbo. In rapid succession, you meet your character of the character, cycling through worlds. Then, you stop falling. And even though it doesn't address the fact where the book this hallway is, oh yeah, 441. Damn, 440 already. It doesn't address what book this is, what world this is. But from the P symbol on the fucking floor, I'm used to seeing the goddamn carpet. And the background, I can see something else that looks freaking familiar. Just that whole shelf in there. I was just like, this has to be Mystics. This has to be Mystics. Wish I hadn't heard it piss me off, because then it reminded me of the Mystics being a book. It's like, oh, you could have made this a chapter. I love this fucking book, but you could have made Mystics a chapter. Like, this is the last chapter, by the way. There were so many other options they could have done that more exciting and interesting than the royal romance. That was like a drag. You go from freaking Blaze of Light and Shadow fighting random things, and knowing in that book that your actual main character main character in that book gotta get like skills and earn like XP to unlock a new skill, and it's like diamond seeds to earn like elite skills. Is like, even though the character in this book can't do all that because the game, like Drew said, the UI doesn't allow it. But going from that, where there's elves, orcs, and all these other things. I was gonna say what Mal was, but we got Mal's just a human, so never mind. You go from that to just a place with a lot of snooty rich people, or peasants basically, but it's like just balls and fancy things and caviar and haute rose, ball gowns, tuxedos, champagne, wine, gold glittery things, chandeliers, parties, rich people shit. It's like they put that in. I mean, cool story, but like, I didn't want to read the royal romance as his own book. I don't want to read it in part of something that's supposed to be like this cool thing. Like, what? That shows off the whole thing. And it's like, after that drag, you get drawn into vampires and now werewolves. Is like, you see how everything else, the other 3 fucking chapters, was so much better and more exciting than the royal romance, where what you pick apples and get awarded something. It's a place where they worship apples and corgis because it's England. But that's it. That's it. You can play Mystics. Mystic is all about freaking magic and shit. Learning magical things. Doing things. Making spells and shit. I hope everyone's like, well, not everyone. Well, your character is. And most of the students are humans. There's a name. I don't know what those are, but I know she's one of the love interests in the book. There's a I can't think right now, but there's a half man, half horse thing. That's also one of your teachers. Like, I like the mention of it right now, but like that's it. Didn't have its whole chapter, that's it. This is the only acknowledgement that this has. Right. Oh my god. I was gonna say Bloodbound, but has a whole chapter, but they already chose what's called again. I'm dragging out the last. I'm not dragging out the last chapter. I don't care. More desires, whatever. And more desires. Let's go to the freaking Avenger ones. I read it. I don't like it, but I read it. Across the Void would have been interesting. Navigate stars, love, and galactic civil war as the captain of a luxury spaceship. Oh, well, your meddlesome siblings get in your way. Like, that could have been one. Something about like space crap. Like I was saying, they could have did a whole one about like and it's a new one, so all these books were out. It's not like none of the books I'm talking about weren't out. They've been out and I already had like second and third books of it before this one came out. This one came out this year, so Nightbound? No, I don't know. But whatever, I'll go this back. About I'm not skipping. I'm not scrolling to the beginning. But it lives in the voids. It lives beneath things. Like they could have did something about the whole little black spirit thing you saw. Not those two at the top or that one up there. Kendrick. The crown and the flame. I know nothing about it, but they could have done something with that. Cause like that's like literally the original. That's like one of the first few books they could have done that. It's literally referenced in. It's a reference as like a TV show in the other books. Could have drew that in there. It's like what's something about like I don't know. It's just like a dragon. There could do something about that. I get the royal romance. How do you play it on the last fucking chapter?
I'm allowed to play the last fucking chapter when I see what we could have had. You know, Hellenistic. And a few more taps later, confirm that this hallway is in fact from the Hellenistix. You start falling. Charlie, you okay? Something's going wrong with the ritual. Yeah, duh. I've been free falling to choices post for God knows how long. I'm in another hallway. Doesn't look familiar, but yes, it does. Damn it, not again. You leap to your feet and start sprinting down the endless hallway, running behind the horrible thing behind you. That's dry. And that's dry. Not a freaking robot. I swear, I've always been nice about electronics. Why me? You spun on all sides for monsters. You pant back to fall out of your mind with fear. Told you, guy. What do I do? You have to help me. It's been nice knowing you, Charlie. It's not helpful, damn it. Channing, any tips? I'm sort of out of portals here. The way home to your world should be at the end of the hallway. It'd be risky to make it there alone, but it's possible. Or you can call for reinforcements. Like, this is magic and shit. So I guess this is why this is the one that takes it home. But like, you couldn't meet any of the characters in this book. Come on. I can call anyone I want. Think of all the allies you made along the way. Tyrell, Liam, fuck 'em, Cass, Channing. Maybe you have to make it do alone. But I would much rather have help from the friends I've made. Spoken like a true choices MC. I'm so proud. I need help. There's no way I'll make it down the hallway alone. You open the nearest door, hoping there's not something worse behind it. This room was how I knew that this was in fact Hellenistic. Because it's the like shop in the book. You nearly fall flat on your face on the other side. You're in a cluttered space filled with magic items. You're alone. For now. Your snatch grips a ball off one of the shelves and set it on the counter, peering into it deeply. This has to work. The power of being the main character, I summon the help. And what exactly do you think you're doing with that? Chess? That's me. I followed you a portal into this room along with it. Cash twisted to the left. You see the familiar faces of Tyrell, Liam, and of course, Channing. Thank God you're all game. All about he won't mind, she won't mind. She's like, I would rather you not. And he's like, I will accept it, I guess. I hope that will. Tyrell makes a noise that's surprisingly undignified when you hug him tightly. What in the name of... Tyrell, I can't believe you came. I never die, just annoy the hell out of you. Tyrell sighs wearily. With what seems like a lot of effort, he passed you back once. You're my ally. For better or worse, my blade is yours as long as you need it. Must be really powerful. I really said 2 words into that crystal ball, and you were here. Speaking to that orb was unnecessary. We realized when the word help left your first left your lips. Unnecessary, maybe, but it was also hilarious. Charlie, you hurt? You're not hurt, are you? They're fine. Just needs a little extra surge, and that's all. He seems so out of place here. I feel like I have been incredibly rude. I hadn't actually caught any of your names yet. I'm Tyrell, House of Starfury. Liam, seemingly unfazed by the literal blue elf in his presence, suddenly puts a hand on his heart. And I'm Liam of Cordona. Our world in intros. I'm Channing, alpha of the Wolseley College Pack. Now I'm Cass. Cass leaves out that, shrugging with the other's paws, as if expecting more. What? Can I just be Cass? Of course you can. Now that we're all acquainted, shall we? He seems like the most useless one. Hello. Someone from, I don't know, out of Mysteries will at least have fucking magic on their side. Tyrell got a big ass sword strapped to his back. Channing is the literal werewolf thing.
Cass is a vampire. Liam just is. Well, I don't know what the fuck he is in the book. He's just some guy with a royal background, royal presence. He's just some guy. Anyone see him talking about here? Anyone? Hello? Now they're all in the same room. Can you see that he's just some guy? You want to do something like royally that showed up as another book you can use instead of this one. Hell, when I saw the problem, I was gonna read this book, Desire in the Core. I'm like, at least we would have a guy to hate. His name's Richard. So, you know, dick. It still would have been boring, but like, Liam just to the door, and you're way out of here. You inhale slowly through your nose and still your shoulders. Leap out into the hallway, only to be confronted by. Not again. This beast, be gone. The owlbear looms before you. His feathers puffed up in agitation. What's that for? Does it matter? I need to get away from this thing, or get the hell out of here. I mean, I didn't learn for nothing. Punch the owlbear. You learn the sacred knowledge you learn from your friends all the way back in Chapter 1. How to punch good. Take this. Fist glides with the owlbear's head right between the eyes. Shockingly, it seems to work. The stunned look owlbear lumbers off down the hall. Terror gawks at you. That was risky, yet somehow effective. You sprint down the hall, your eyes locked onto the door at the very end. All around you, your new friends are fending off monsters left and right. Get back. I said back. Liam swings a saber with effortless grace. You're not sure where he got it, but go off. Your form is commendable human. You must be a formidable warrior in the kingdom. Me? I'm a peacemaker, and I don't get many chances to do this. With a vigorous blade, Liam banishes one of the shadowy creatures into the abyss. That's Bk3. Ready to guard my ass. Destroy. You duck, nearly stumbling and falling on your face when the scary robots start shooting lasers at you. Right, that's what I need. More lasers. I'm always saying I don't have enough lasers in my life. Aw, this fight for life's be boring when I go to the light show. There's no time for jokes, vamp. We should be focused on protecting Charlie. Janet's clothes go flying, shredded to bits, as she transforms into a wolf form. You're so boring. And this teach anyone who thinks werewolves have more fun than vampires. I don't. I would genuinely terrifying flash of fangs. Cat dives into the fray. I combine genuinely and terrifying into one. Good. To buy me time, I should be able to make it to the end of the hall. But that annoying ass killbot is relentless, and you find it hard to dodge laser beams. Can you please give me a break? Just one break. That's all I ask. But bargaining with a deadly robot is unsurprisingly futile. They need a way to bring it down fast. So the robot by shutting it down. It's not along the tower floor, around the back of the killbot. Luckily, there's a big red button there. Time for a nap, Brawley. Slamming your fist down the robot, and the robot goes still. Sometimes it's just that simple. Powering down. Success. You a sigh of relief. No more laser dodge. Chen hops out a hot back and stalks over to the robot before crouching on his firing with a sharp canines. Good dog. You're not a half bad fighter for a nut. Don't let the airplane ears fool you. He's definitely complimenting your back and not cursing you on wolf. You're so close to the exit you can taste it. Not as fast as your feet can carry you. Suddenly, some kind of freaking spider, vampire, or zombie leads into your path. Let out an ungodly note of terror. Watch, Charlie. That thing's a dangerous abomination. Oh god, my books prepare me for this. Oh, did they? Read to the depths of your very soul. Your very soul. Summon the knowledge from years of reading. Hey, really? You finally give me powers? You're on your side. Sometimes, you know. All the way in chapter 1, whatever type of story you said you like to read would have helped you here. The options were classics, adventure, and sexy. How the fuck was sexy gonna help you here? You gonna seduce that thing? It's about the classics. What have the classics taught you? That sometimes less is more, and other times more is more. You mess with the wrong main character, you fake weirdo. About the monologue you left. And I seem like an insignificant little human. You're fine. Maybe I am. But humans are powerful and our powerlessness. What was sexy now? See, now I gotta read this a third time. Just to find out what sexy would do. Like seduce. Yeah, this goes on for a while. Like almost 5 minutes of straight poetic waxes. You can deny it and domino wheel of spirit. We're gonna fight our road to suddenly the monster fumbles like it was made of ash. The blink, the monologue stop it short. Try to true, you gain literacy powers. No matter what people's mind couldn't handle the powers of literature. You're high on adrenaline. The door at the end of the hall is right there. So close you can almost touch it. You spirit glance back at your new friends, all scattered at various intervals down the hall. Go, Charlie, go. We'll find out if any lingering threats. You're almost right at your fingertips. Yeah, we got this. Don't worry about us. Will's glides. You got a bunch of allies in a room together. Neat. Thank you, all of you. I promise to romance you all in the game. Except Liam, because I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this book. If I was gonna play any of the books, I would not play his. Cast it out. We're alpha, so that would go for Channing too. Castles out a chuckle, waving a hand overhead with a wistful grin. Super weird sign off. No notes. I still can't pretend to understand what you mean by any of that. But you have my thanks. Wait, are you romance book characters? Is that what we've been all this time? Leave them to chat among themselves as you fight, turning back to face the door. That is it. Oh, this is it. I'm going home. When doors swings open, just a portal, the sun was rare, just a warm, bright light. Find yourself standing in the middle of your living room. Can't believe it. I did it. I'm home. Your hips prepared when you jump for joy results in you smacking your leg on the chopping table. Suddenly, the muffled sound of your phone comes from the couch. You rush over to dig it out from between the cushions, then clutch it in your chest when it's in your hands. I missed you, bud. Choice is still open on my phone. Brace yourself, as if expecting to get zapped back into the world again. But nothing happens. Was any of that real? Or was it in my head? Did I just, I don't know, pass out on the couch and wake up with a new outfit? You're this close to writing it all off as a wild, stress-induced dream. Then your screen lights up. What's this? 1,000 diamonds? That'd be a nice game. Wait. Why does somebody get all these? You almost drop your phone, yeah, notification lights up your screen. I was trying to do the math, or roughly, because I can't do math. Every day that they've probably been in each of the stories combined, and you would probably get a diamond. And there's you get a diamond, like a daily, like 1 diamond daily, not like a check-in thing. So you get 1 from that. But also, I wouldn't make sense because I'm just realizing now that it had been open, and they weren't on their phone, so they couldn't have been opening it every day. So that was ruled out. But it's like you get two diamonds for every 3 chapters you read, and just dang how many chapters, like 4 is what we've seen and read, duh. But like when I started drifting through all the portals and going through every like world or realm. That's when we started thinking, like, that side of the diamonds. How you get that many diamonds? Because the ones daily thing wouldn't make sense if the app had been open the whole time. They were, you know, not on their phone. So I think they earned one. That's how I was thinking. They earned one. They earned two. Sorry, 3 chapters they read. But then one literally just drew off my whole thinking. You know, drop your phone when you get no notification lights up your screen. No wait, 100 keys? You don't get gifted 100 keys. Delivery of the diamonds and keys into your inbox comes with a note. Huh, that's weird. Your subpart and the inside choices feature. Currently very much in beta. From the bottom of our hearts. Our bad. That's why you get it all, it explains. It was real. It was a whole meal. With a breathless laugh, you fall back onto the couch holding your phone. You have some time in your hands. Let's see, which book should I read first? Thank you for playing Bk3 Energy. Hope you like reading as much as you like writing it. If you can't get enough of the characters, check out Blades of Light and Shadow, for romance, more desires, alpha, and more.